All right, so you're thinking about adding whey protein to your routine. Makes sense, right? You do a quick Google search and whoa, 5 minutes later, you're pretty sure you're about to destroy your own body. Yeah, let's fix that.
I mean, this is the kind of stuff you see, right? These crazy warnings pop up everywhere. Your kidneys are going to fail. Your face is going to explode with acne. You've got friends telling you it's basically one step away from steroids. It's enough to make you just throw your hands up and second guess the whole thing.
And that's the big question, isn't it? Like, is any of this stuff actually true? With all this noise online, how in the world are you supposed to figure out what's real and what's just fear-mongering? Well, to find out, I decided to cut through all that noise myself. I ran my own little year-long experiment. I took over 9 kilos of whey protein in 365 days just to see what would really happen, and I'm going to walk you through exactly what I found.
Okay, but before we get into all the myths and my results, we gotta start at the beginning. Like, what even is this powder we're scooping into our shakers? You might be surprised by how simple the answer actually is. Believe it or not, whey protein just comes from milk. Seriously, when cheesemakers do their thing, milk splits into two parts. You get the solid curds, which become cheese, and then you have this watery liquid left over. That liquid is whey. They just take that liquid, filter it, clean it up, and dry it into the powder you know. That's it. It's a natural byproduct of making cheese, not some weird chemical cooked up in a lab. So why is it so popular? Why is it so effective? Well, it's because whey is what we call a high-quality protein. What that means is it has all 9 of the essential amino acids. Think of these as the absolute non-negotiable building blocks your body needs to build and repair muscle. Your body can't make them, so you have to get them from food. Whey just happens to be a super efficient delivery system for all of them in one go. And this really gets to the heart of one of the biggest myths. So many people think whey is this intense, hardcore supplement only for giant bodybuilders. But that's just silly. It's like saying only professional athletes are allowed to eat chicken. Look, it's just a convenient source of protein. And guess what? We all need protein to live, whether you're lifting heavy weights at the gym or just, lifting your groceries. All right, now for the part you've probably been waiting for. Let's get into the main event. We're going to tackle those scary stories head on. Let's separate the myths from reality. Okay, the kidney myth. This is probably the #1 scare tactic you'll see. The idea that a scoop of protein is going to destroy your kidneys is everywhere. But here is the absolute key detail everyone seems to miss. This whole fear comes from studies on people who already had kidney disease. For healthy individuals with healthy kidneys, there's just no scientific evidence to back this up. And for what it's worth, after a year of this stuff, my kidneys were totally fine.
Next up, the dreaded acne myth. Is your protein shake going to make your face break out like you're 15 again? The honest answer here is maybe, but it's not a guarantee. The connection really seems to be for people who are already sensitive to dairy in general. If milk or cheese gives you trouble, whey might too. But for me, a full year and nothing. Zero change to my skin.
And of course, the digestion myth. The fear that taking whey protein will turn you into a, quote, biological weapon. Look, let's be real. If you have issues here, it's almost always because of one thing, lactose intolerance. Remember, whey comes from milk, so it has lactose. If you can handle other dairy products just fine, chances are you'll be perfectly okay with this too. Okay, so we've put those myths to bed. Now what? Let's get practical. If you're thinking, okay, maybe this is for me, how do you even start? The supplement aisle can be a lot. So here's your quick and dirty cheat sheet. Honestly, even though it looks complicated, it really just boils down to 3 main types. First, you've got concentrate. This is the OG, the most common one. It's got great protein content, it's budget-friendly, and it's perfect for most people. Then there's isolate. This one's more filtered, so it has even less lactose and fat. It's a fantastic option if you're lactose intolerant or on a strict diet. And finally, you have hydrolyzed. This stuff is basically pre-digested, so it absorbs super fast, but it's also super expensive. Honestly, for 99% of people, concentrate is the way to go. Okay, this next point is huge. Please, please stop obsessing over the size of the scoop in the tub. It doesn't matter as much as you think. What really matters is your total daily protein intake, the big picture. If you're training, a good target is somewhere around 1.5 to 2 grams of protein per kilo of your body weight for the entire day. The shake is just a tool, a supplement to help you reach that daily goal more easily. And speaking of myths, let's talk about the so-called anabolic window. You know the one. The idea that you have to sprint from the squat rack to your locker and chug a shake in under 30 minutes or all your gains will just vanish. It's not true. Your muscles are not on life support. The real window for using that protein is several hours long. So relax. Drink your shake when it's convenient for you. Your muscles don't own a stopwatch.
So, we've gone through the science, the myths, the practical stuff, but what actually happened to me? After a full 365 days, what was the final verdict? Let's get to the results.
So here's the final number. Over the course of that 1 year, I went through 9 kilos of whey protein. Yeah, that's a pretty serious test run, I'd say.
So, what did 9 kilos of whey get me? Well, here's the breakdown. The good part? Hitting my daily protein target went from being a chore to being effortless. And because of that, building and maintaining muscle just felt easier and more consistent. And the bad part? Well, there wasn't one. Literally none of the scary stuff happened. My kidneys were fine, my skin didn't change, my digestion was normal. The benefits were real, and the fears, at least for me, were completely unfounded. So after all of that, what's the big takeaway here? I think it's really important to see whey protein for what it is, and, just as importantly, for what it isn't.
And this is maybe the most important thing to remember. Whey protein is not magic, and it is not mandatory. You can 100% build an amazing physique just by eating whole foods. Chicken, eggs, fish, you name it. Whey is just a tool. It's not magic, it's just convenient. It makes hitting your protein goal easier, and honestly, sometimes it's cheaper than buying more chicken. So at the end of the day, you can absolutely build all the muscle you want with whole foods alone. That's a fact. So the only question left for you to answer is this simple, convenient tool right for your goals in your life? Now you've got the real story, so you can make that call for yourself.